and what's happening with the house build. In this video I'm going to give you an update. I know we haven't updated about the house build for a while. That's because it kind of slowed down to a halt, and I actually filmed a video about the house build, but it got quite emotional and negative, so I decided not to share that one and wait till I was in a better frame of mind, which is now. And what stage are we at right now? The electrician has finished doing all the internal wiring that will go behind the lining of the walls. I can now start putting in the insulation in the ceiling and the walls. Once that's done, the building inspector can come out and sign it off, and then we can start putting on the lining, and he doesn't need to come back until everything is completely finished at the end, which is exciting. Now the part that had me upset and not wanting to do this video is because the outside of the house was not finished before Hayden went away on his summer events, because he's already done his 6 weeks in Gisborne and he's been back a week absolutely exhausted, and he's gone off to his next event. So basically this is his summer event. He works full on, hard, and can't touch the house. Our plan had been that he would finish the outside so that I could carry on and get it signed off before he starts again in March. And that didn't happen, unfortunately. From my point of view, it looked like Hayden slowed down an awful lot the last couple of months, which was a bit frustrating for me, really. So I didn't know what to do, because I knew Hayden wouldn't want anyone else to touch his house build, but I also knew I needed to move in to at least a living space before winter, because I've done 3 winters here with a baby, and this area is the coldest in the North Island of New Zealand, and I just know that I just cannot do another winter. And in my previous video I show that with emotion. I can't do another winter like this. I really can't. I've hit my limit. I really have. Whew. Wasn't planning to get this emotional for this video. It's just been a couple of hard winters, and I just know I cannot do another winter. So as you can see, it is a sore point for me. So what do? I ended up contacting a lady I know in the area who has been doing a lot of renovations, and she got me in contact with her builder, and it all just steamrolled and happened quite quickly. And yeah, he said he could help out, and he basically did it all in 12 hours. So Hayden came back from his long event. The builder has met Hayden. They seem to get on okay. I should mention that I had told Hayden I was getting the builder in to finish as well, so there was no surprises. So Hayden's told the builder a couple of other little things he can do while he's away, and I can start putting in the insulation now. So we're back on track. It's good. And the fun update is we do have a flushing toilet in the house. It's basically the only thing in the house at the moment, but wow, pure decadence having a working flushing toilet. So right now I'm going to open up one of the ceiling insulation bags and just see how confident I feel about that job. things are progressing well. I ended up racing through and did a whole lot yesterday. And Hayden was right. It's very itchy work. You definitely need a shower afterwards. I know on the bags they recommend wearing long sleeve to stop the little bits of glass landing on your skin and irritating it, but at the same time it's summer, it's the hot month of New Zealand. I think I'm gonna stick with shorts and t-shirts and just have a shower afterwards. And it feels good to be progressing like that. I kind of have learned that I'm someone who needs to feel like I am progressing or going forward in some way. Yep. Well, this line isn't going in as easy. I'm wondering if just this last row is a little bit shorter than the others. So I guess that means I should be trimming the ends because they're not sitting quite right. And I'd skipped this section because I thought I needed to cut the insulation to fit it in. But I was being a bit silly. I can just shift the insulation over and fit in another normal row. And then I've just got this little bit here. I will have to trim the insulation to fit it in here just because it's a weird shape. Yeah, this room's basically done, apart from around the fireplace. I think the next room should be the bathroom hallway maybe, just because they're empty. Because we've been storing some stuff in the bedrooms here, because I just don't have enough room in the sleep out in the caravan. It's nice to have a bit more space there. And the ceiling's finished, except for 4 pieces. I ran out. We were so close. So we probably will just have to buy one more bag and use half of it to finish the ceiling. And I learnt that you really need proper sealed glasses for this job instead of these ones, because the little bits of glass did end up in my eye a couple of times, and that's probably not good for your eyesight. So that's my tip. Definitely need decent eyewear and a mask as well. But it wasn't as painful as Hayden had led me to believe. It was manageable, definitely. So the funny thing with what to wear when you do the job, Hayden's so casual about it. Like when he did the sleep out, I don't even know if he had anything protective wise on. Whereas there's this new YouTube channel, a builder in New Zealand that I'm following, and he had full on top to bottom covering to do their insulation. So I'm imagining it's somewhere in between is the ideal. And looking back at the footage I had filmed at the beginning of the video, I don't know if I was clear enough at the real need to get to the stage where this is signed off by the building inspector. It has to be done before mid-March when Hayden can start on the house again, because I know there's no way we'll be able to move into this one room in winter by the 26th of June if we haven't done all this by then. It's just not possible. So that is, I think, why I was feeling such strong emotions earlier on with the need to progress with this house build. But I now feel like it's possible. It's the start of February right now. It's probably going to take me, I don't know. Depends if we get all the wall insulation straight away, which might not even happen. So it might take all of February for me to finish insulating the house. And hopefully by then we can progress, and just fingers crossed there's nothing massive that the building inspector wants us to do, really. It is that uncertainty as well. Should be fine, but maybe something's wrong. So what's next? Next we're going to buy some insulation for the walls. I'll just carry on. Not the internal walls, we just need to do the exterior walls for now. Hayden also pointed out that there needs to be a few things done to the windows where there's the aluminium. He is hoping to have a little bit of time next week to complete that job. Thank you, Hayden. And then I think that's it. Then it could be time to book the building inspector. Yay!